And what is up, everyone? It's me, Head from Above, joined by my Versus co-host and cohort in crime, Mr. Brandon.
Mr. Brandon. I like
I'm called by Mr. Brandon tonight.
it. Sure. It works.
Does it work?
I don't know. We'll see.
Alright. So, we are tied up, sir.
We are. Only just. But yes.
Yes.
We are.
Last week's was the grindiest ever.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Twitch deleted it before I could get it uploaded to YouTube.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yep. So, yeah. This will be the episode 7 that makes it to YouTube. Yep.
So you don't have a local recording?
No, I'm not recording locally. I've changed that since.
Now you are.
Yes, now I am. So, guys, as always, we'd like to thank our sponsor, CardHoarder.com. They make everything possible for this Versus video. So, please, if you need your online cards needs met, go see them at CardHoarder.com and follow them at CardHoarder because they do have some amazing flash sales.
Like Snapcaster Mage for 7 tickets today?
Yup.
That was stupid. That card is $35 in real life, and it's gonna probably spike soon. So, yeah, I really wish I'd gotten that one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's gonna spike online too. We already know that. So.
Yeah, if it spikes in real life, it spikes online.
Yep.
Generally. Yep.
So, other than that, give them some love and give them a follow. So, at cardhoarder.com. Thank you guys for sponsoring State of the Gatherings Versus videos. and our podcast, which tomorrow
Just
night we'll talk about the guest later on in the show.
Probably won't be that long.
No.
Playing.
But I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone who wouldn't. Just think it's a good thing.
I find it.
Generalist.
I find it fun. So, other than that, what are we playing tonight, sir?
Well, let's just go right into the deck decks. We'll keep it a secret until the end. Make people wonder a bit. I think that's probably worth it. Yeah.
All right. So the first deck tech is going to be kind of my own brew. I'm going to go over the land base first. So for all of you watching, if you want this deck, let me know and I can put it up there for you guys to nab. So I'm calling this Naya Aggro because it's way more aggro than it is mid game.
Yeah.
So first off, I'm running 3 mana confluences. I kind of smooth out that mana base. Especially in a Naya deck.
Have you tested the number of mana confluence?
I have.
Okay.
And this deck is 3. 3 is okay in this deck.
Sure.
Because if you find, like Plains, Temple Abandoned,
sure,
you need something to even everything out. So.
Yeah, it is like. So looking at the list, you have very little colorless mana symbols.
Yes.
Most of them are colored, so mana confluence is a good card here.
It's a good card here. So I have 3 Plains because I have more white, technically, than most. So.
Sure.
4 Sacred Foundries, 4 Stomping Grounds, 4 Temple Gardens, 3 Temple of Abandon, and 4 Temple of Plenty. So we're scrying 7 times out of this deck.
7 times.
So it's more aggro. So creature list, all of them is 2-drop or more. But in my 2-drop slot, I do have a Scavenging Ooze. He's a good card.
Yep, it's good, man.
4 Boros Charms, Indestructibility, 4 to the Dome, Double Strike. Yeah, all good. All good. They're just all good. 4 Fleecemane Lion, because he's just a giant dick when he becomes monstrous.
Yeah.
Basically,
he's annoying.
I mean, he's a 3/3 for 2. So in general, he's very playable.
Yeah, no, 3/3s for 2 are very good.
Yeah.
No one's going to disagree with you on that.
And when they have an upside, like, oh, well, I've just kind of put a lot of mana out, and I can now monstrous him, and now he's a 4/4, hexproof indestructible.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah, you can't really deal with him at that point. So we have Selesnya Charm, another great charm.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you're running 4 Boros, 2 Selesnya. I don't know. Like, is that the right number?
Yeah, the threat number's fine.
Oh, I think the Selesnya Charm's really good too.
Yeah.
I think you just want 4 of each.
I thought about it. It's been a thought, so.
That's probably too many.
Voice of Resurgence, there's a 4 of them, because while people may underestimate them, when they are played properly, and yeah, they can just kind of ruin someone's day really quick. Especially with a lot of decks now running combat tricks and all that stuff. It's like, oh yeah, go ahead, combat trick on my turn to save your stuff.
I think if you're worried about losing to like the mono red list, then Voice seems pretty good.
Yeah. So we got 4 Reckoners, because yet again, and just another good card.
Yeah.
3/3 for 3 with upside. Yep. 1 of Brimaz. So the King has made his appearance. He's just kind of good in this deck in general.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll just see how he plays.
1 Chandra. She, now that we have all the Planeswalkers basically released, she is going to be a reprint in M15. So.
Yeah. I think that was when we expected.
Yeah, we kind of expected her. I'm actually kind of stoked about the other ones, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they look pretty cool. We'll talk about those.
That'll be a topic either tomorrow night or that'll be sometime.
We'll probably talk about it a bit tonight.
Probably a bit tonight. So Gorkland Rampager.
Sweet.
Yeah. Blood Rush. An upside.
Yeah, the only good Blood Rush creature, but it is very good.
It's just unreal. So for Advents of the Worm, yet again, just another great with the downcline of like abrupt decay because you're not
Yep.
seeing it as much right now. Advent
Mhm.
just gets 100 times better.
Um, yeah. Is the Roach Care really on a downturn?
Yeah, it is actually. In standard, it's
Okay.
not. I haven't seen. I'll tell you what. Online, I've been playing a ton. I barely run into abrupt decks now.
That surprises me because the black green deck is still really popular
I don't
from what
know.
I've seen. Hmm.
I run into black green, but they don't run abrupt decay mainboard.
Wow, there's no point running black green without abrupt decay. Well, you're crazy. You're crazy,
I don't
Pat.
know. All right, so we have one Xenagod. Thank God
Yeah.
I have a Xenagod.
So, well,
I
we'll
love
talk
him.
about it in a second.
I love
Sure.
him.
I don't.
I do.
I think he's bad.
He turns down very easily in this deck.
That's true. He does, because Reckoner and like Chandra and stuff are good at that.
Yes. Then we have 4 Storm Breaths because Flying Haste Pro White.
Hands down the best card in your deck.
Yep. And
I
the surprise
will not
card,
make the arguments against it.
Aurelia.
Yeah. This one is interesting.
Let me tell you,
How's it been? Have
she's
you,
a game.
played it?
I actually got to play her in my one win
Sure.
this week, which I'll talk about next, probably tomorrow in our weeks. But since I went 1-1-1 with this deck at my Monday tournament we play, yeah, she came out and the guy really looked at me. I go, I have Storm Breath out. I have
Yeah.
Reckoner. Swing. He's like,
Yeah.
oh man. At that point, he just scooped because he's like, I can't take this.
Yeah.
So.
So
yeah.
the question, I don't know the game state. The question is, was she an actual finisher, or was she just kind of a win more in that
No,
situation?
she was a finisher because
Okay, sure.
he could have blocked Storm Breath, he could have blocked Reckoner, and we would have been at a stalemate for a while. But with him having to block Reckoner twice in one turn,
Yeah, sure.
yeah,
I think the combo of Aurelia plus Xenagod seems kind of sweet. Make
Oh,
my
yeah.
guy beat 2 combats with it.
Yep.
But
yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see if that comes into play. So sideboard,
Yeah.
fun stuff. Banishing Light, just a great card.
Okay.
If I want to go kind of stall. Shocks, yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna come in against you.
Hey now, no spoilers.
Now, mortars, probably the same thing.
Yeah. What is
Another
this?
another
You have
Chandra.
2 different arts of shock.
Yeah.
It's a comet.
Yep.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I like the old one
Then why don't you run all 3?
because I just never bought the other ones.
Fair enough.
One's Destin Tactics because it's a good card, and I don't know. I might play it against you.
Seems good.
It
I
seems.
don't know if it's good for me.
I don't know if it's good against you or not. Miscutter Hydra just great against blue in general with mono blue mana making a comeback and then the control deck out there.
Yes.
Unflinching Courage just probably one of the best auras out there. 2/2 trample and lifelink.
Yeah. Armadillo Cloak has been good ever since it was printed.
Yep.
Still good.
And another Selesnya Charm. So that is
So
my 15.
I have questions about your deck.
Go ahead.
So why no Xenagos the Planeswalker? Because I think he's insanely good right now.
I just couldn't find room for him.
You just didn't try him?
I couldn't find everything I wanted was right here, and I couldn't find room for him.
Okay. And like no 1-drops. You didn't
No.
want Soldier. Card's very good.
He's very good, but he doesn't fit my bill like
Mm.
what I want to go with.
I'd make an argument that he's better than Voice of Resurgence.
He might be.
Yeah, just because then you can go like Soldier into. Well, I guess. So your deck looks really 2-drop heavy, but it's not. It's more of a 4-drop deck.
Yep.
It's not even because those are Rampagers. I don't know, like because you have so many instants, just
Yep.
like non-creature spells. So it's like, oh my god, he's got, what is it, 15 2-drops?
Yeah.
You've got 9, which is a lot.
Yep.
And then 5 3-drops and 5 4-drops,
Yep.
and then 5 5-drops. So it's like, it's kind of straight across. So you just want to curve out.
Yep.
And I feel like if you dropped some number of Boros Charm or Sligh Charm and put in 1-drops, you just curve out harder and kill people.
Probably. Like you say, this is something I'm still tinkering with.
Oh yeah, this is still
This
brewing.
this is still brewing. This is not a
That,
finished product. So
oh, of course, that is something I would suggest trying. Then
I do
I
like
think
my
it sounds
voice
really
in here though. Voice is kind of fun. So
yeah. I mean, if you want to keep voice, drop like a couple Boros charms and like a Sledge charm or something.
yeah, we'll see. All right, so let's take a look at yours. Pull yours up.
Let's do it. So we're gonna be attacking with red creatures. This is Boss Sligh. The deck Tom Ross took to winning, or took and won the SCG Invitational with. So before I started playing it today, I thought it was kind of just a metagame choice and that it was actually not a very good deck. I started playing it. I lost, I think, one match and won like 6 or 7. So the deck has some game. There are a couple cards I certainly wouldn't play. I don't think the Blinding Flare is a good main board, and there's some sideboard cards that are questionable. But the idea of the deck is to play a bunch of dudes. A lot of them are one-drops. Like there's Fire Drinker Crusader, Current Crusader, Foundry Suit Denizen, and Rakdos Cackler. So you've got, 16 one-drop creatures? No, you've got 20 because you've got Legion Loyalists as well. So
Yep.
20 one-costed creatures, and then Dragon Mantles and Titan Strengths as well at one. So your deck can essentially just operate off one land. If you do go to 2 land, it opens up Ash Zealot, Madcap Skills, and Lightning Strike. Mainly the Ash Zealot and Madcap Skills are relevant. Cobalt Maka might as well be a 1-drop. It's almost always a combat trick, so I don't really consider this deck to having 4s. So you're playing only 1 or 2 drop spells, essentially. And a lot of them are at instant speed. You want to do it in combat with Maka, Titan Strength. A lot of the time you do it either on your upkeep or in combat. Again, Shock, same kind of thing. The only actual sorcery is Blinding Flare, and this is a finisher. So it's, okay, the ground is all gummed up. Alright, well, those 4 guys can't block, I kill you. So, it's kind of the idea here. Honestly, there's not much to talk about. It's a 17 mountain deck that runs just a bunch of creatures and combat tricks. It looks like a really, the dream limited deck, where you have just super aggressive stuff and then some combat tricks to go with it. So that's really it there. Not really that much to talk about. In the sideboard, we've got 1 Mutavault, just for the matchups for Mutavault's Insane, which I think is probably every matchup. I feel like this should maybe be main board. 2 Magma Sprays, just to board in those matchups where your opponent is a Psychopath and is playing Voice Resurgence. We've also got a Mizium Mortars, just for a bit of extra removal versus creature matchups, a Seismic Stomp for the board states I think that we're probably going to be seeing a lot of, where you've got a bunch of creatures and I'm just trying to get through them. Extra Lightning Strikes, again, another Searing Blood, same kind of thing. It's when I want to be the control deck, which is more often than I thought. We also have 4 Skullcracks here, just to stop any life gain. Island of the Great Revels, which maybe should be main deck. This card seems really good. I think it's just better than Ash Zealot in a lot. So that's certainly an option. Now we have the 2 cards I'm not entirely sure about. Peak Corruption and Harnessed by Force. I have not boarded in either of these yet, and I've never really seen a point where yeah, I want to spend 6 mana to do anything. No, I've never wanted to do that. So, oh no, this is the steel one. I thought this is copy all your stuff. No. All right, so I thought this was a different card. I don't know if this is still good. It seems great if they've got gigantic, if they've got Desecration Demons, but that's it. So I don't know. Peak Corruption just seems really bad though. I don't think I would play this. I have a 14 card sideboard. That's my sideboard. So, maybe he saw some matchup that I don't see for it, but like you said, I think there's a couple of problems with the sideboarding here. Other than that, the deck is pretty straightforward. The sideboard isn't actually all that important for you. It's mostly just kill your guy or attack your opponent with all your guys. Hope that you get there. It is very powerful. Like I said, I'm playing a lot of Magic Online today, so I think I definitely have a shot here. But I don't know if it's the best matchup for me. The aggressive decks that are kind of a little more mid-rangey historically have been tough for aggro. So we'll see. Hopefully we get there.
Well, I was going to be mono black today. That was the choice.
Yeah, I thought that was a better matchup. Also, that's a matchup that we're going to see a lot. So. But you audibled, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, I can, yeah. It is what it is. I decided I want to bring this brew out and see what.
Yeah. If you ever have a brew you want to test, I'm certainly open to testing it with you.
Yep.
I think for testing brews, this maybe isn't the best deck. I would go with something that's more of a mid-rangey kind of deck, where it's hey, this is an actual thing you're going to see a lot of. I would have played Mono Black for testing a brew. I think that would have been an excellent deck to test a brew against, because if it can't beat Mono Black, it's not worth playing right now.
Yep. Well, I think Mono Black will make its face shown next week, I feel. So
Yeah, it's very good. I actually played that last Friday and just won the event easily. I actually crushed this deck in the finals. Wasn't even close.
yeah, well,
So
we don't want that. So we'll see if this holds up. So
yeah. All right, so you want to just get going?
yep. So let me get things set. I'm going to flip to the just front screen for 2 seconds and
Yeah, sure.
give us a
What
break.
do you want to do it in? What is it?
I don't know. What do you got?
Well, we might as well just do it in tournament practice. The thing is, you don't seem to have something called anything goes.